Like, don't come in smelling like cat piss.
Hygiene is important.
Do people get staph infection here?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I think staph infection is one of the like things that suck about jiu-jitsu, and just grappling, right? Wrestling, grappling, it's quite common. Even like in Kung Khmer, right? Striking, because the mats, you get a cut on your feet, and then it's easy to get infected. Especially like in Southeast Asia, it's so humid here, right? So it's so easy for the infections to get. I think we've been quite fortunate at Kiri that we haven't had too many cases. Because if you go somewhere like Phuket, right? You have Phuket Top Team, you have all these big gyms where a lot of fighters come from like Eastern Europe for fight camps, right? Big names, Bang Tao MMA.
Bang Tao, yeah.
People like that, even they have staph infection, they keep training because they have a fight coming up. So the rate of staph infection at that place is really high, you know? And then sometimes we get those people visit Cambodia, and like if you have a staph infection and we see it, you're not allowed to train, you know? You go to the doctor, get antibiotics, and at least 2 weeks you cannot train. And I've had problems before where like a student, he had staph, and I tell him you cannot train. He say, come on, I have a competition coming up.
Oh, dang.
I said, no, you know, they get mad at me,
That's
you know?
disgusting.
But you can infect everyone else that has a competition coming up. So staph infection definitely sucks.
How do you prevent it?
So obviously you clean the mats, right? What we do with medical grade cleaning supplies, all that stuff. But I think there's also making sure you shower after you train, because you don't want to train and then hang out for an hour, then drive home for an hour, and then go shower, because then all this time these bacteria can build up.
Marination.
Yes, exactly. So you wanna shower as quickly after training.
Okay.
And if you have any open wounds, you want to cover that up. So especially when you just start training, your skin is very soft, so it's easy to get a mat burn. A mat burn is when you shoot for double and then the skin gets off your knee and you have a scrape, right?
Right.
So how do you prevent that? You can wear these spats, these leggings or gi pants. So there's a layer, so you're not easy to get cut up. Or if you have a small cut on your feet, just wear a sock. You know what I mean?
Right.
So stuff like that you can prevent it. And just hygienic, like shower at least 2 hours before your class, shower right after, you know, stuff like that. It's just kind of like regular sense, you know?
There were some sessions where I was just way too tired.
Yes.
2 hours of training, 1 hour sparring, you know, after
Yes.
just come back, crash.
Yes.
So that would be risky.
That will be risky. So yes, I mean, this happens, right? Especially if you don't know about staph and stuff like that. You come train jiu-jitsu, and especially the hardest time in jiu-jitsu is your first 6 months, because you just get beat up and you're super tired, and people keep telling you, stop going so hard, you're using too much power. For me, I almost quit jiu-jitsu in the beginning because they were saying, Jasper, you go too hard, you use too much power. It's like, what is he talking about? For me, in my mind, I was not using any power. But looking back, I was like spazzing. I was, you know, so before you start to realize how to use your power and stuff like that, it takes a while. It takes maybe 6 months. So those first 6 months, you're going to get beat up by people that are way smaller than you. And they do it so effortless. It's very like disheartening sometimes, right? You're like, oh, maybe I should just quit it. This guy was not so nice because he said I was going too hard. But I think the most important, just keep showing up. And then the longer with jiu-jitsu, the longer you do it, the more fun it becomes. Because your book of skills, it becomes wider, right? Your library. You start having more cards. And it's almost like you're playing cards.
Every
it's like,
session is different.
You give me that card. Oh, I can counter with this card.
Yeah.
It almost becomes like a game. It becomes a game, right?
It is a game.
So the longer you do it, the more cards you have, the more fun it becomes. Just the first 6 months is the hardest, and it's also when most people quit.
Oh.
And that's the hard thing about jiu-jitsu. It's when you start it, like we get like Marines, right? US Marines, they're like buff, they're strong. They come in a gym, you know, of course, and then like a 50 kilo girl roll with them and taps them. Of course, that humbles you, you know? And some people, they take it either. They're like, oh no, I'm not gonna do this again because I did all this work, and or they're like, okay, this is where I can learn more, you know?
The drawing board.
Back to the drawing board. So, and sometimes it's also that with older people, like there's this saying, like you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. And I think this is also a little bit hard for MMA in Southeast Asia sometimes to grow, because if they have like a very strong striking background, they're sometimes not really open to start all the way from zero again in a different martial art. because you have to be humble and be ready to learn, and it will be a slow growth process.
That's what happened to me, you know. It was Jiu-Jitsu at Monster. I had 2 years of it,
Yeah.
but I couldn't strike.
Yes.
There was
Yes.
zero
yes, yes.
striking experience.
Mhm.
And I had this friend Chris, and we were sparring. And he just chopped down my leg. I just couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And
No kicks.
that's why I had to improve my striking as well. So
Nice.
now I have 2 years
Yes.
of grappling, 2 years of striking.
That's very good. That's also like it's good to engage in the parts where you're not good at, right? To improve. Because if you just stick at the parts you're good at, you're not gonna grow so much. Yeah.
Okay. What's the hardest thing you encountered running Kiri?
Hardest thing, hardest thing. It's probably dealing with when people get injured, and two, it's sometimes with like problematic people.
Mm-hmm.
Problematic people is not so much a hard thing because I can stand up for myself and for my team, so I don't really feel. But injuries, it really sucks because you feel really sorry for the athlete, and sometimes it can be a long road to recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's probably when athletes get injured.
What's the worst injury you had to deal with? Is it confidential?
No, it's not confidential. Knee injuries. Knee injuries in general are the worst, just in any sport. And I'm talking specifically about a ruptured ACL. So your ACL, that's this meniscus in your knee.
Mm-hmm.
You have multiple. You have on the inside, outside, and if that completely tears off, you need to have reconstructive surgery. And the road to recovery, it's like a year time. So this can be really, because that athlete cannot train for 1 year, which already sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also such a damage to their confidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because once they're back, they still feel not so confident in their leg. So yeah, and you have to explain it to the parents, So I think this is probably like this is the most hard part. Yeah.
Oh my god, I know
Injuries,
this full
but
well,
yes.
but it was just a week. So
Yeah.
last
So
week
I mean,
I went climbing,
yes. Okay.
and
Yeah.
I was like 4 meters up,
Yeah.
and I jumped down, sprained my
check?
ankle.
Okay. Ankle's
Less.
fine.
But
Ankle's
but
fine.
but it's not doing good now, and I was in bed for like the first 5 days.
ankle is okay.
Ankles.
I'm never worried about ankle injuries.
Thank God.
To be honest, yeah. Even in jiu-jitsu, sometimes people don't tap to ankle injury or like ankle submission. Even in competition,
Mm-hmm.
everything is cracking. For me, I'm never too worried about it. Most of the time, it just heals itself over time.
It does. It does.
Yeah, but for knee injuries, nah, that really sucks. Yeah.
So when it's torn, you have to like.
surgery.
Oh
Yeah.
damn. Okay.
And it just takes forever, and it's a long road to recovery. Yeah. So yeah.
What's the best memory with the Kiri family?
Best memory with our Kiri family and our national team. Maybe last month. If it's last month, was it last month? I think it was maybe June. We went to the Philippines for the Southeast Asia Championship with our national team. We had 18 national athletes. And everyone did so well. Everyone did so good. And the whole competition, the whole region was talking about Cambodia. And yeah, everything, it went so well. So that was probably like the best competition to date. Besides that, maybe it's a little bit of a hate-love relationship was our 32nd SEA Games last year. 2023 in Cambodia.
Yeah.
Which I was the sport director for the jiu-jitsu part. So we were the organizers and we had our team competing. And then we never hosted a competition before in Cambodia besides the national championship.
Mm-hmm.
So this was so stressful.